YouTube? What is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video. Today guys, in this video I'm going to share with you 5 tips that you can use to help get more sales on eBay. And you can do these tips today. But before we get started on this video, if you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, get subscribed, hit the notifications so you know when I'm going live or when I put a new video out and you can watch it right away. But let's go ahead and get started in the video. So the first tip that you can do with your eBay store is run a sale. Now this really helps convert sales because it puts the customer on notice. This item's on discount for 2 more days of 10% off. It's on discount for 20% off for 5 hours left or whatever. So it really makes them call to action and purchase it right then and there because it's on sale. Now I'm going to put some of these in there for on sale. So what you can do, guys, is if you think your price is decent, you don't really want to take 15%, 10% less of the value of that item. What you can do is just upprice your item by 15% and then run a 15% sale. So it ends up being exactly the same price as you wanted it to be, but it gives that customer the call to action and the illusion or whatever that it's on sale and it's a really good deal. So like I said, this will make the customer want to purchase it now, right now instead of later, because it's on sale and they're getting a good deal. They feel good, all that stuff. But all you did was really up price it 15% and then put it on sale for 15%. And it's just a good way to get people through the door and looking at everything. And that's just one tip you can do without really losing money, but it still gives the customer that feeling of a deal value. So that was tip number 1. Now the second tip that you guys can do, and that is have a couple items in your store that are on auction. And I know a lot of people, they don't do auctions or they really do auctions. It's just kind of one or the other. But my suggestion is if you're not much of a person that does auctions or anything, I suggest putting a couple items, 2-3 items just on auction, maybe some low value stuff, just because it works good in the algorithm. And not only does it work good in the algorithm, it brings people in to look at the rest of your items. So if you put, let's just say, Ralph Lauren polo shirt on an auction, and you put in the description, blah, 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 all this stuff, also check out my other listings. So they're going to come in because it's 2-3 hours left of this polo shirt going to be sold, and they're either going to bid on it or they want it, or they're going to get, they're going to get sucked in by that. Ooh, this is going to end soon. This item's ending soon. And then they read your description and like, well, while I'm waiting till it gets close to the end, like there's half hour left, and they're going to bid or they want to see where the price lands, they're going to go to your description and they're going to look at the rest of your items because you call to action. You're like, hey, while you're here, check out the other items that are in my store. And that can lead to, ooh, they missed out on that item. It was too much and they missed out on it, or someone outbid them at the last minute. But you have a couple other items that are like that one at a good deal still, and they're just going to purchase it anyway. So having a couple auctions, it helps kind of with the algorithm. It gets people coming through the door because there's a couple different types of people. They like buy it nows, and they also like trying to win it. The auction, there's the thrill of it. And then when you have a couple, it brings those people in, and they'll, like I said, they'll look at the other items in your store. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, tip number 3. The third thing that you guys can do to really help convert sales. And this one's a little controversial in some ways, but for me, I find it works pretty well. And that is having free shipping for all of my items. Everything, for the most part, I do free shipping. Unless it's like a huge video game lot that I'm doing auction. There's some variations. These are all buy it now is what I'm kind of suggesting here. Because when you have an auction, you're starting at 99 cents, sure, have shipping, got it. But when you're doing buy it nows, really just do free shipping. Anytime that you can take a step away from the customer that they have to physically do to figure out exactly what they're paying is huge. A good example is you're looking at 2 different listings. Okay, you're looking at 2, and one says $7.99 plus $5.99 shipping. Now the customer has to go, okay, $7.99 plus $5.99, so I'm going to end up paying that total. Or the one underneath it is just, whatever, $16.99 or $20.99 free shipping. Oh, it's $29. That's all. Okay, $29.99 free shipping. Click it, purchase it, good to go. They don't have to do the math. They don't have to think really about what that custom, like what that price is actually going to be in the end. It's just very simple. Oh, $29.99. Click. Okay, I'm good with that. Puts it in the cart, goes and pays for it. Instead of, okay, that's $8.99 plus $7.99, so that's okay. It just takes that process away from them, and you'll see it does help convert buyers because it's simple. It's buy it now, $20.99. Easy, 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 easy. Anytime that you can make it easier for your customer, the better, okay? Now, so the fourth tip is something that maybe a lot of people don't do, but I think it's important, and it's putting something in your description. Now, putting this in your description really does help convert a buyer, especially right now at the fourth quarter, Christmas time sort of season. And that is stating in your description that you're going to package in quality or you're going to ship quality. And obviously this seems pretty common sense. But if you think about it, say you're looking at two listings and one says, free shipping, good condition item, yada, yada, will ship in whatever, a couple days, whatever it is. And then the listing that's like the same item or close to it says, good condition, this is the price, free shipping. Also, we are going to polybag and put in professional wrapping or polybag in a bubbler in a secure box with extra tape to make sure it gets to you on time and without delay and damage. Something as simple as that will sway a customer because then they're not even worried about it. Like, they weren't worried about it before, but just putting that little information in sets you apart from the other person because of the fact that, oh, is that other person gonna polybag? Are they gonna double wrap it or whatever? You don't know. They don't know, and they didn't really need to know before. But now that you stated that in your listing that I'm gonna polybag, put it in another bag, and box it with extra tape. Just that simple. You were going to do it anyway, but just stating that simple fact inside the description will sway a customer away from another product that doesn't have that in their description. It is huge, 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 huge. Especially, like I said, around this time of year when they want to make sure if they're buying a gift for someone, it's showing up at their family's home, well-conditioned, extra tape, in a box, in a poly bag, just super secure. They want that security. They don't want to get laughed at for getting a gift that's broken or, it fell in the snow and now it's wet or something like that. So just putting that teeny bit of information in your description will set you apart and get you more sales. I do it and I think it works really, really good. All right, so that was number 4. So we are on the last one. The fifth thing that I think is huge, and I know it's a big one, and hopefully you guys know this already, but just in case you don't, putting 1-day handling time on your shipping. At least 1-day handling time on your shipping, because it is just huge. It helps in the algorithm. It helps convert buyers because they know you're going to have it good and shipped out pretty much the next day, and it's just huge. Customers want their stuff now. They want it tomorrow. They want it, if you could throw it out your window and get it to them, they want it as soon as possible. So anytime you can make that time period shorter, it's going to convert. It's going to convert into more sales. Just like I said, if they're looking at 2 listings, one says handling time 2 days, yours says 1 day or less or whatever, 1 day, they're going to go with yours. They're going to get it at least a day faster. Or they're in a rush and they got to make sure they get it by a birthday, Christmas time, whatever the case may be. They're going to go with whatever they can do, whatever's going to ship the fastest. Now, I'm going to put some of these in here. Only do that, only say 1-day handling if you can handle it. I have known some people that have put 1-day handling time on that item or on their items, and it takes a day or 2, and that leads to frustrated customers, negative feedbacks, birthdays getting missed, Christmases getting missed, things like that. So only do it if you are able to manage the speed, okay? Super important, super important. But really, guys, just if you can get to 1 day handling time, it's gonna really help in the algorithm and help convert sales. Super important. But you guys, that was all 5. That was 5 tips and tricks that you can do today, right now, to really boost your sales and help you get more sales on eBay. They're not hard to do. You just got to change a couple things and it's going to work wonders for you, okay? Very easy things to do, and I think they're really going to help you. But you guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you guys like this video and comment. I want to hear from you guys what you like to see, what you want to find out. If you got a question, any of those things, comment below and let me know. But that's all I have for you today, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Pocket Profit out.